I have three more sweet. I have three more bonnie plants, three more green bell peppers, sweet green. These are sweet green bell peppers. I bought 6 in a pack. You got 6 in a container. And I bought these at Walmart. See here, bonnie plants, green bell peppers, sweet green bell pepper. I got 6 for like $5.49. I planted 3 yesterday. 1, 2, 3 sweet green bell peppers. These bonnie plants are always very, very good plants. Grown by the Bonnie Plant Company I think it's out of Northeast Alabama. And these right here on the end are bell peppers. As you can see, something chewed on that leaf, half that leaf. That's been like that a couple days. So hopefully that'll turn out good. Last year I did not plant anything back here because I was having health problems. But in 2022, I planted sweet banana pepper plants like these right here, and they got as big as bananas. If you go look on my YouTube channel, you will see them. If you type in on my YouTube channel video, peppers or sweet banana peppers, they were as big. They were like 8.5 inches long, big as bananas. So I've got 2 sweet bell peppers. I've got sweet banana pepper plants, and I've got 3 sweet green bell peppers. 3 more to plant, but I don't have enough room back here because this is an apartment, and from the center up, you got that concrete where the footer is. So from here back, and this right here is real fertile black soil, because this is soil I put down here in 2022. I put a bunch of garden soil out here, Miracle Grow garden soil, and it's still good. But I do have a lot of planters. Look here, I've had this one for 2 years. I think about planting grape tomatoes in this one. I had 2 of these. I just got one of these out of my storage buildings across the road. I gave one to my mother-in-law, my girlfriend's mom. Call her mother-in-law, might as well be, and my girlfriend might as well be my wife, Sonia. We've been together for a long time. You see, I have a bunch of different size containers right here. I always keep even the little small plastic. See, there's 3 right here together. Look at this. I always keep these planters, these buckets, because you can reuse them, as you can see. And then this one, I've got 2 clear ones, one inside the other, bonnie plant container. See here, I always keep them. And of course, I have a 3-gallon beehive sitting on top of this push mower, or this self-propelled mower. I cover the engines up. Of course, I got most of my lawnmower equipment across the road in the storage, riding lawnmowers and self-propelled and push mowers. But I've got old snappers. But if I leave some of my lawnmower equipment over here, I always cover the motors up, keep rain out of it. But as you can see, this is a 3-gallon planter. I could plant one of the bell peppers in here. I've got 2 plastic containers right here. Actually 3. See that big, that one's a 2-gallon, I think. Then I got a gallon one, and then I think that's a gallon, that's a 2-gallon. Both of those are 2 gallons, I think. But what I would like to say is across, over here on this 3-gallon beehive, I've got this plant in here. I had this one down here is, I think it's 4-gallon. See that? Kind of like a square box. That's a 4-gallon planter. But I have some, if y'all remember, 2 years ago, I had a bunch of I was buying most of my plants, in the big plastic pots, planters. And then how you can get the big peppers in the big plastic planters and the big plastic buckets with the plastic cages. Well, I've got 3 huge planters over there, containers, 3-gallon containers, I think, maybe 4. I think that's 3, possibly 4, gallon buckets. And they had the plastic cages. I had a bunch of pepper plants in those. So actually those 3 plastic cages would work perfect for these 3 plants I've got left over. And actually there's two plants actually growing in this one pepper plant, looks like. So it's like I got 4 or 5, and there's 2 here. So actually, if you count these 2, it's actually 5 left over. So, but we'll just count them as 3 because they're in 3 different cells. So everything is looking good. And I dug most of this out yesterday with a plastic spade, which is this one right here. because I had Riley Mae, my daughter, and I couldn't go across the street to my storage unit. And this is my hoe I've had 2 years now. Fiberglass handle. I've had it. My father-in-law gave me that shovel, but I dug most of that out with a plastic spade down to about right here, right in front of this last 2 plants, and from here down, I dug it out with a hoe. So I was able to go over to my storage building and get that. So I'm looking forward to peppers, and most of the time I plant mostly hot peppers, but this year I'm going to just plant sweet peppers. If I do get any hot peppers, might put them around side in containers or something. But I will probably put me a little pallet out here like I did 2 years ago. Put a little small pallet out here and put the planters on the pepper plants on the pallet and the planters. This Mo 68 snapper, I covered the seat up in the engine. And my 2002 snapper across the street, as you can see, this tire is flat. It has a tube in it. It wouldn't hold air, only half it only hold about half air. So it had a slow leak, and it was leaking down pretty fast now. So to get a tire, and this thing's dry rotted, you can see right there on the side. To get a tire, it's $25. I went ahead and bought the entire wheel plus the tire for $35. And of course it's white, and the 2002 snapper has gray rims. So when I get it, I can spray paint it semi-gloss gray, and it will match. So I did get me a tire and a rim for $25. And the good thing about the new one is tubeless. This one has a tube in it. The new one will be tubeless. I need to clean my rims up on a 68. Look how dirty they are. I'm going to be doing some maintenance on this. Take this cover off right here. Blade cover. It covers the pulleys actually. This cover. Sand it and put it back on. That's where you engage your blades right here, in and out. Anyway, that thing runs good. And that old chainsaw I bought a couple days ago. I've got the motor covered up with it. That's a Echo. It runs like new. With old Shakespeare ugly head, which is better than a regular normal weed eater head. But anyway, this is what I've got going on. I'm trying to plant me a little garden. As y'all know, if y'all have seen my videos 2 years ago, I'm very good at growing peppers and pretty much anything. But the only reason I'm not going to try to plant any tomatoes, this dirt in this yard, you cannot grow tomatoes bigger than a golf ball. It's hard to even get them that big because the soil is mostly just clay and stuff like that, slate and clay. Slate rocks all mixed in with it, and there's a lot of clay. But this black soil, the reason it does so good, I put all that soil down there 2 years ago. Anyway, so now you know the rest of the story. So I'm going to be planting some stuff. Like I said, that's a nice 3-gallon beehive. And these things are expensive. I paid like, I think $14 for this, or $15, 2 years ago. But anyway, I've got that well ordered on Amazon for $35, so I look forward to putting that on. And the 2002 snapper I have, it has only one bar on the back. The old, you know, they're supposed to have the 2 red bars, and it has the leaf catcher on there, the original leaf catcher. And so I'm missing one of these bars right here. See how you got one here and one over here? I'm missing one of these. So I got one of the, I got 2 in Elizabethton in Johnson City, Tennessee. So I went ahead and bought an extra breather cover for my 68 snapper, an extra breather cover, which is the same one as on that one. And that's a 6 horsepower engine, Briggs & Stratton original engine 68. I got that, and I got the 2 extra bars for 20. I think I gave them $25. That wasn't bad. And these bars are hard to find. Well, they're not really hard to find because you can find a lot of old snapper riding lawnmowers, but most people did not want to part their lawnmowers out. So he sells parts. And this come off of an old early 70s snapper. The same bars that I need, and both of these bars hose up that leaf catcher, the grass catcher on that 2002 snapper with the black 12 horsepower flathead Briggs & Stratton engine. I'm missing one of those bars, and somebody had a little cheap piece of metal on this side right here holding up the big plastic black leaf catcher. You know, it says snapper on it. So now we'll have 2 bars like this on the back. I've got that one on it. Now I will have another one. I'm going to sand these and paint them before I put them on there. And so I've got, that will leave me with one extra bar. I'm not, and I've been buying, for the Echo leaf catcher, I'm selling it. I'm trying to double my money on it. You can buy the 2-cycle oil, and there's 2.6 flow ounce containers, and each one of these will mix, it mixes 1 gallon of 2-cycle. You know, you have to put 2-cycle oil in with a gallon of gas. You put 2.6 ounces into a gallon of gas for your weed eaters, and I use none ethanol, so it will not gum up the carburetors. And this one is a big one I bought that makes 6 gallons. So, but I don't hardly do any weed eating, so I'm going to sell that Echo. It's a GT 2400, and I'm going to sell that more. I've got it listed for $325. It's only been used like 4 times. I paid it $70 for it. I'm going to sell that for $325 on Facebook. Self-propelled. It runs like brand new, 190cc Briggs & Stratton engine, front wheel drive, professional series. Of course, I'm not selling any of my old snappers. I got 3 old snapper riding lawnmowers, and 1 old snapper push mower, and 1 old snapper self-propelled push mower. So that's what's going on. My garden, tinkering around with my lawnmowers. It was like summer 4 or 5 days ago. We had like 3 or 4 days like summer. Yesterday was a little bit warm. Today's like fall. It's well, I think we might have got up to 74, 76. Got pretty warm, but not too bad. We had a lot of rain the last 2 days, and right now it's like 58 degrees out here, but feels like it's about 52. It feels like September, like early September or late September out here. Fall weather, natural air conditioning. So that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. Keeping my birds fed. That gazebo bird feeder is a new one right here on the end. That's a new bird feeder. And my old cedar bird feeder was falling apart, so I bought a new one to put up here. That's a new one. That's a new one. I've had this in about 4 years now, I think. And I had to repair it, put staples in it about a year ago. You'll see, a year and a half ago, to hold it together. And I had this one right here. I had this gazebo bird feeder. I paid like $7.50 for that at Walmart. That's not bad. I paid $6.47 for this one at Walmart. That's not bad. Cedar bird feeder. I bought that one at Tractor Supply, I think, for about $14 4 years ago. But I had this one right here on this shepherd's hook, medium-sized shepherd's hook. I had this gazebo bird feeder over here, and they kept pooping on this chair, so I decided to move it over here. Maybe they will not continue to poop in that chair. So I like to sit out here in the evening like this. Boy, I mean, it feels good. It's actually a little chilly, to be honest with you. It's like 58, feels like it's about 52, 51, about 52. It's chilly. I'm actually cold a little bit. And usually I don't get cold, but we had them 2 days of rain, and the air is really crisp and kind of, you know, I guess a lot of moisture still in the air. It's not humid. Today was slightly humid. Right now, humidity feels like it's kind of low. The air's crisp, kind of like bone chilling cold. And like I said, it's not uncommon for us to get cold all the way up to the middle of June here. Like the next 2 weeks, we're going to be like in the mid 50s here, low 50s to mid upper 50s to about 58, and we might be 80, and it's going to only be like in the 70s, low to mid 70s, and at night, like I said, anywhere from 48 to about 57 here, 58. And even in June and July, it might get 80 degrees, 85, 90 degrees, but at night we still hit 40s and 50s here. And then, like I said, a lot of times it's cold up here at night, all the way to the middle of July. It might be 80, 85 in like, say, July the 5th, and at night it might be 49 degrees here. Because it's the place we live, mountainous terrain. But it's beautiful, everything's green. It's time for me to cut my grass. I'm going to use that self-propelled Craftsman with that Briggs & Stratton engine, that yellow one. I'm going to use that until I sell it. And I've got it listed for $325, and that's a $500 more, so it's worth every bit of $325. If I can't get 3 out of it, I will not sell it, bottom dollar. because it's $500 mower. All right, so everything's beautiful, nice and clean and green. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? I was looking at the Weather Channel, and our weather here is basically like the same as New York City. You know, in this time of year, like in anywhere from like mid 60s to upper 70s, low 80, around 80, and at night 40s and 50s. And I was looking at New York, and the weather's pretty much the same, New York City. So it's because we're in the mountains, even though we're this far south, we're in northeast Tennessee, being in this mountainous terrain. That's what causes that, which I like. That's why I like it right here in the mountains. You might be hot in the summer, in the daytime, but at night it's cool. Nice. Look at that big blue jay. All right, I'm going to close that out. I hope you've enjoyed this little walk and talk vlog. I've got the lawnmower wheel I ordered is a 10.1. It's a 10-inch wheel with a 3/4 hollow shaft. You know where the wheel bearings is in the center. It's 3/4. So when you're ordering wheels like that, you got to keep it in mind. Some of them different sizes in the center where the wheel bearings are. Some of them's 5/8, and that's for wheelbarrows and hand trucks, stuff like that. And the 3/4 ones are for those are like snapper lawnmowers. The center of the wheel is like 3/4 round, hollowed out. So I'm waiting on that wheel, and it's Stan's wheel, which makes a lot of lawnmower parts, name brand. So I ordered it like 2 hours ago, and it will be here Sunday from Amazon, and this is Friday. So Amazon does get things done. And we'll put it on that 2002, and I will be riding it. All right, thanks for my little yard walk and talk vlog. Everything's nice. Sonia's got her flower hung up. Her dad and mom bought Sonia this for Mother's Day Sunday. A flower. Look how beautiful this is. I hung it up. I've got to get her something for Mother's Day. I bought one wheel from Tractor Supply earlier today. Me and Sonia stopped at Tractor Supply over there on East Stone Drive in Kingsport. And the wheel I bought was a little bit too small, the center of it, for my lawnmower. So I got to carry that back. It was only $15. I will just get store credit in place of getting it put back on my bank card. All right. Hope everyone enjoyed this little walk and talk vlog. It's all about pepper, sweet banana peppers and sweet green bell peppers. It's all about my lawnmowers, and it's all about being happy and enjoying the moment. We can't get these 24 hours back. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. Life is all about making choices. You make good choices, good things happen. You make bad choices, bad things happen. Put your faith in God, try to do the right thing. Tell someone you love them, be nice to people. Leave those comments down below. First time watching, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, ding, so you get future notifications when I upload videos in the future. I will see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful night, my friends. It's almost 8 p.m. So it gets dark about 8:30. Have a wonderful night.